just let us dive little deeper.
Okay,
So
sure.
when you say when you point out that this is failure or this is success,
Yeah, yeah.
success or failure is your interpretation.
Yeah, definitely.
Success and the concept of success and failure is in your head. There is
Yeah,
no discrete existence of success failure out of your head.
obviously.
World is fact. मतलब at first you have to मतलब eliminate the binary, the
Obviously.
success failure binary. You have to
Yeah.
but uh, what will be then you will learn anything मतलब you will learn to observe anything unbiasedly. When you are thinking that this is failure, you are biased on the failure side. Okay, so
Obviously. Okay, hello Bhaskar. Welcome back to this platform. And so, how are you feeling in this platform at first?
I am very blessed, very pleased to share my experience, to have an opportunity to share my experience of interview in ISS. I
Okay,
am very much blessed with that.
okay, definitely. Please, at first, introduce yourself and how did you prepare for cultivation of science, and how was your journey initially at the first stage?
Yeah, sure. So myself Bhaskar Mukherjee, I uh, completed my BSc from Ramakrishna Mission Rahoda in
Okay,
Vivekananda Centenary College, and then I first into 2020 I appeared for JAM exam, but the exam was totally bullshit.
okay,
মানে total bullshit, एकदम bullshit the exam
okay.
was.
ओके तो
So
ओके तो आपने 2020 में दिया था एग्जाम या फिर 2021 पे?
हाँ 2020 में तैयार था, और उसके मतलब सही अलॉटमेंट यही आया था सीट, उसके बाद मतलब अगला साल भी दिया था उसके
ओके ओके
मतलब लगभग आया था, मतलब एनआईटी जयपुर मिला था, अगरतला मिला था, लेकिन ये मतलब आईसीएस मिल जाएगा मतलब ये एक मतलब अनएक्सपेक्टेड था एकदम एकदम।
ओके सो इनिशियली जब आपका एग्जाम मतलब जैम आप जैम दिए थे आईआईटी जैम तो इनिशियली जब जैम का रिजल्ट आया था एंड यू हैड
हाँ,
सीन दैट द रिजल्ट वाज नॉट गुड टू टेक इनटू
नॉट सो गुड।
आईआईटीज सो हाउ वाज योर फीलिंग एट दैट टाइम एंड
दिस वाज अ वेरी मतलब एक वजह बहुत चुनौती वाला मूर्त था वो, मतलब इट वाज अ रेकॉर्डिंग मोमेंट टू मी। दैट वाज
ओके
उस वक्त मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, मुझे मतलब अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूशन के पीछे भागना चाहिए, या फिर मुझे मतलब जो टॉपिक कवरेज है, जो मतलब मेरा सब्जेक्ट है उसके फ्यूचर के बारे में सोचना चाहिए। लेकिन एक चीज मेरे मतलब अंदर मतलब था वो कि मुझे मतलब अभी हो भी सकता है अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूट मुझे कभी ना मिले, लेकिन उसीलिए मतलब प्रिपरेशन तो रोक नहीं देना चाहिए ना,
ऑब्वियसली
मतलब हाँ, उसीलिए थोड़ा थोड़ा बहुत मैंने और दूसरी बार जैम दिया, मतलब एनआईटी मैंने पहला वाला जो जैम था उसका रैंक पे एनआईटी सिलचर अलॉट हुआ था मेरा।
ओके
सिलचर में मैंने क्लास भी शुरू किया था, और सिलचर सिलचर में क्लास बहुत इरेगुलर था। और मतलब आई एम ऑनेस्ट, और जो लाइब्रेरी था और जो वो जो बिजी आवर्स के आलादा जो वैकेंट आवर्स था, मैंने लाइब्रेरी पे वो मतलब आईसीएस के लिए मतलब थोड़ा सा प्रिपरेशन
ओके
सीक्रेटली लेना शुरू किया, सीक्रेटली किसी को
दैट
पता है नहीं।
दैट वाज अमेजिंग दैट
क्लेडेन
वाज
पढ़ना शुरू
अमेजिंग
किया, हाँ, क्लेडेन पढ़ना शुरू किया, पीटर साइक्स पढ़ना शुरू किया, मतलब ऑर्गेनिक इनऑर्गेनिक सब कुछ पढ़ना शुरू किया। एंड कभी कभी कुछ क्लास बांग भी दिया था, वो
वो तो
मतलब याद है
वो तो
मतलब।
सब लोग
हाँ,
देते हैं दैट इज नेचुरल
हाँ,
ओके सो
हाँ, मतलब
so,
हाँ,
was it your motivation that definitely I don't go for institute? I need to go for my subject topic. So, was that your inspiration? And how did you overcome your failure? I mean, how did you overcome your depression stage initially?
हाँ, okay. Just let us dive little deeper.
Okay,
So
sure.
when you say when you point out that this is failure or this is success,
Yeah, yeah,
success or failure is your interpretation.
Yeah, definitely.
Success and the concept of success and failure is in your head. There is
Yeah,
no discrete existence of success failure out of your head.
obviously.
World is fact. मतलब at first you have to मतलब eliminate the binary, the success
Obviously.
failure binary. You have to
Yeah.
uh, what will be then you will learn anything, मतलब you will learn to observe anything unbiasedly. When you are thinking that this is failure, you are biased on the failure side. Okay, so
Obviously.
so this was my only philosophy. मतलब कोई ज्ञानी पुरुष का फिलोसफी नहीं, कोई ज्ञानी वैज्ञानिक का फिलोसफी नहीं. It was just small realization, small,
Obviously,
not so big,
obviously. There is
just
there is no existence
to
of
eliminate
failure.
the
Yeah,
binary, to eliminate
absolutely.
the binary and nothing,
That is
nothing.
great. Okay, so did you apply for I mean MSc chemistry or applied science in NIT Silchar?
NIT Silchar, it was applied chemistry. मतलब I was little बस इस उस फील्ड में थोड़ा सा मतलब अभी जॉब या फिर कुछ फ्यूचर
Hmm.
वो प्योर केमिस्ट्री से कंपेयर में कम, थोड़ा सा कम है, उसीलिए
Okay.
मतलब थोड़ा सा था.
Okay, so you have said that secretly you prepared for IACS Kolkata and even for IIT JAM also, right?
Yeah,
So that was totally secret, I think,
it was totally secret. It was
because
unobtrusive to others.
obviously, obviously. Okay,
Obst-
so you did apply for applied course. Do you think that is there any facility for CSIR net in the upcoming years? Because applied chemistry is totally different from MSc chemistry, and in CSIR net chemical science there is I mean in that exam the total questions are totally based on MSc chemistry. So, if any student who is interested to apply chemistry, but he or she wants to apply for PhD in future, so how can you recommend?
So applied माने if the student is from applied chemistry background,
No, no.
the
Okay, okay. Yes, 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 yes.
net question will be same of the pure chemistry. Yeah,
Okay,
the question of net will not be defined.
hmm.
They have to appear in the same paper that the pure chemistry have developed. But the in the scope of further PhD, when they have to shift मतलब some engineering line or something,
Okay,
or they have to some shifts to chemical engineering or something. The scope of pure chemistry is little shrunk at that moment, the little
okay,
contracted,
okay,
right?
okay. So,
So for
hmm. Okay, so how can you differentiate applied chemistry and pure chemistry? I mean, what is the basic difference between that?
the difference between that, the applied chemistry, you know the applied part, you learn little pure chemistry that the we structure, the state stability of carbocation, the photochemistry, you learn this. But the more you learn about the engineering part, like the sewage treatment plan, the activated
Okay,
sludge process, ये सब मतलब जो मतलब म्यूनिसिपैलिटी का जो मतलब ये है मतलब
okay.
इंजीनियरिंग
Yeah,
जो
yeah, yeah.
लगता है केमिस्ट्री रिलेटेड वो.
मतलब applied chemistry, I mean applications of chemistry.
हाँ, only the application,
Okay, all in the
or
applications.
or or the
Okay,
industrial use.
industrial use, obviously. And so, how was your feeling in applied science?
Applied science, I was not actually at all not enjoying the course. Yeah, not
Okay,
at all enjoying the course, but I was very obsessed about that, and from that obsession I took a firm vow that I have to crack something. May it be ICS, may it be CUET or other thing, but I have to crack something. I have to come out of this field, come
okay,
out of this
okay,
at
okay. So,
any cost, at any cost.
okay, so making this topic apart, can you please
Yeah,
tell me the audience, or can you please tell me the juniors or students, is there any disadvantage of NIT filter? Is there any personal disadvantage? Like
personal
in,
design with the classes are little irregular, but I am not defaming the institute. But as the defaming is the year I left that institute, the institute came into the top 10 of the engineering institute.
Wow,
So
great.
in form of engineering institute, it's far
That's good.
better. But for chemistry and research, I think it's not so better, I think. So you have to join some other institute. So where you get a course for pure chemistry, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Okay, so I think I have the knowledge that in NIT Chilchar there is, I mean, lot of fear from snakes.
Correct.
Okay,
The snakes,
can you please
fox,
elaborate it?
anything. Yeah, the snakes are, matlab, too friendly to you. Matlab, they not spare a little chance to be intimate with you if they came, if they give an opportunity. Okay,
Okay,
snakes are very friendly.
okay,
Snakes are very friendly.
okay. Snakes are very friendly. Okay, that's good. Okay, so what is the moment when you leave NIT Chilchar? Obviously, you got selected in IICS Kolkata while you were staying at NIT Chilchar, right? You got the notice
Yeah,
initially. Okay, so how was your feeling when you? Okay, so at first I should know that obviously you did crack ICS written examination, and how was the examination level? How to prepare for ICS Kolkata for written
yeah.
examination?
For written examination, you at first you have to stop following the net question papers. There are far more typical question than i- in, in it. First of all,
Yeah.
you need not have to follow any online course,
Okay.
anything. Or you don't, at first, don't be trapped by some online illusion. Don't be trapped at
Okay.
first. Is that you have to read, you have to make a plan of this. Matlab, this topic I have to cover. You will not be able to cover each and every topic, but and the part, which part you are specialist about, you may be organic, inorganic, or physical special. That special part, you have to give some extra 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 time for I mean preparation.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. And
And
okay, so
yeah,
how was your feeling when you saw that you have selected for interview? Then what is your feeling? Because I think there are some little gap between interview and the written examination. So how was your feeling?
there is a little.
Yeah, yeah. So how was your
Yeah,
feeling when you saw the?
uh, I was determined on that aspect that the mistake made is made previous case for in the during the interview of TI for Hyderabad.
Okay,
I you In the preparation period, I started reading all the part, the physical, all inorganic, all no. I have to choose what is my special part, and uh, they will ask about my special part, and uh, s- from this special part, uh, they will ask a particular subject from where I would like to answer, and
okay,
they will capture a topic and ask anything from it, and this topic they will elaborate. So I have to determine two things: which
okay,
is my special field, and which subject should I tell. Which chapter should I tell that this should be your favorable.
okay, okay,
So I have to
okay.
determine that. मतलब edit, I should be determined on that.
ओके इसका मतलब यही है कि सपोज हमारे पास कोई स्टूडेंट ऐसा है जिसका सपोज
हाँ
क्वांटम स्ट्रांग है बट फिर भी वो
हाँ
बिफोर एग्जामिनेशन उसका क्वांटम उतना
हाँ
अच्छे से नहीं हुआ फिर वो क्वांटम को
हाँ
स्किप कर सकते हैं मतलब उनको जो
हाँ,
पसंद है
क्वांटम को वो स्किप कर सकते हैं उस
ओके ओके
बात में। उसका जो अच्छे से रेडी है,
ओके
वो
ओके ओके
वो बोले। कोई देखने नहीं जा रहा है कि ये
ओके
कौन क्या बोला था, ये बच्चे ने क्वांटम बोला
ओके
था या फिर ये बोला था।
ओके
उस
दैट्स ग्रेट
उसके कोई ये नहीं है।
ओके सो
हाँ
जो स्ट्रांग टॉपिक है मतलब वही पढ़ना होगा सब टॉपिक्स बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ना होगा बिल्कुल नहीं राइट
हाँ, और जो पढ़ना होगा उससे बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ना होगा।
ओके एकदम
उससे
डिटेल्स में
सर को चांस नहीं देना है कि ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन कर दे, आपको चुप करा दे। उस टॉपिक में चांस नहीं देना है।
ओके ओके दैट्स गुड
इधर
Okay, so
उस टॉपिक
where your interview gone for online or offline mode?
इट वाज इन ऑफलाइन मोड।
Okay, that's good. That was very
या
tedious to know. So how was your feeling in interview panel, and how much professors were there?
द
How many
प्रोफेसर
professors were there?
There was 5 professors, two
Yeah.
physical, one organic, two physical, two organic, and two inorganic. Right? Six
Okay,
professors.
6 professors
Huh.
were there.
So when I entered, I cordially just said, matlab, generally said, not from so much attitude. As I stay in home, so
Okay.
the moment you create a strong vibration with vibe with that with themselves, your election probability is increased a little. The
Okay.
more you the more you match your vibe with them. Matlab,
Okay.
you have to understand. You have to just gently say that, hi sir, good afternoon,
Okay.
and nothing else. They will take you a brief introduction, your uh, whereabouts, your CVs, about
Hmm.
things, and then they will ask about your specialization. Which part is your specialization?
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, which topics did you choose for interview process?
Or at that time I was the organic password little part was little prepared, so I said that I am my special paper is organic.
Yeah.
So they first asked them, what books have you read? Inorganic. I
Okay.
said that Clarence, Jerry Much, Peter Sykes, and lastly said the volumes of Chandan Saha.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Oh, no. Uh, after hearing that, the one of the organic professor started asking me, एकदम copy paste मतलब problem from Chandan Saha. मतलब they want to justify whether I'm saying it true or
Okay.
false. Right?
Okay.
They would justify. So उतना ही पता ना जितना मतलब है तुम्हारा. हाँ,
Obviously.
कुछ 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 जल्दबाजी करने का जरूरत नहीं है, तुम पकड़े
That's
जाओ.
good. That's
हाँ,
good. Okay, so your first question was from organic chemistry in interview panel.
yeah.
Okay, so I hope obviously you did it very well. Next, you choose inorganic or physical chemistry.
I chose inorganic. Yeah,
Okay,
inorganic. It was just surface level question, not so deep.
okay,
Inorganic. And the main part they asked me question from spectroscopy in organic, in from organic synthesis, from rearrangement,
okay,
and some stereo chemistry, and once they realize that you are actually answering all the questions, they will try to a little confuse you with
okay,
that some tricks they learn. Some tricks are they are taught. So whether you are being able to overcome this confusion is the determining step of your selection.
okay.
This is the determining step of
That's
your
a
selection.
that's the beauty of this line. Okay, so okay,
Yeah.
so I think ये ऐसा बोला जाता है कि हम लोग
हाँ.
जो फर्स्ट जो हम लोग बोलते हैं कि हम लोग को ऑर्गेनिक पसंद है, तो हम लोग जो पहले बोलते हैं, पहले जो हमारे पास सब्जेक्ट बोलते हैं, उससे क्वेश्चन ज्यादा टफ आता है. जो सेकंड में बोलते हैं उसमें थोड़ा सा मॉडरेट आता है, एंड जो लास्ट में बोलते हैं उससे क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल नॉर्मल आता है. क्या ये सही है?
हाँ, ये सही है, लेकिन कुछ कुछ फैकल्टी मतलब सब ओवरऑल चेक मतलब क्लियरेंस चेक करते हैं. या फिर तुम वाकई केमिस्ट्री में मतलब तुम ठीक से पता है कि या नहीं, मतलब जो स्पेशल पता है उनसे ठीक से ही पूछेगा.
ओके.
और फंबल अगर थोड़ा सा करोगे तो मतलब वो और भी तुम्हें घबराने की कोशिश करेगा. हाँ,
ओके.
उसलिए एक बार जब फंबल करो, उस बात ही अलर्ट अलर्ट हो जाना कि अब थोड़ा सा शांत रहना चाहिए.
ओके. ओके.
वो मतलब तुम्हें सिलेक्ट नहीं करने का छू तो खुजता है एक थोड़ा सा, एक
ओके.
थोड़ा
ओके.
सा.
Okay, okay. So, so they don't want to give you selection easily.
हाँ,
Okay,
you
okay,
have to snatch it. That's right.
okay,
You have to mm, create that mindset. If
okay.
you run,
That's
you
good.
have to
Okay,
snatch.
okay. So you did it well. And when okay, so what is the last moment in the interview panel when you're leaving the interview
The
panel?
last the last moment, they asked me a simple question, but I little fumbled at that moment for answering the simple question. The tough question I was easy conversant with, but
Okay,
they asked that the cyclobutadiene,
hmm.
when it undergoes addition with HBr,
Okay,
just they simply asked to draw the KCP and TCP and the energy profile. So
Okay.
I misplaced the KCP and TCP. Then the madam asked that at first you check whether you have drawn it correct or not. Yeah. Then and then I checked and I said that yeah I am drawn it little wrong, and then I corrected it. But
Okay.
and then I gave the explanation, and the madam was little friendly. They were matlab, they said me that okay, don't be so nervous. You try your best, and you have answered all the tough question, but you are stuck with this easy question. I am
Okay.
really amazed at it. Amazed
Okay.
at it.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
So when you were leaving the interview panel, the hall room, so what's on your mind that will you be selected or not?
This is a little crucial question. I I was matlab before entering the examination hall. I was a little 5 seconds. Five
Okay.
seconds I closed my eyes, and
Okay.
if the other friends I went a little away from the other candidates, and I went the toilet actually. Yeah, and
Okay. Okay.
then I determined only 5 seconds. I have to I have to do it. I have to do it, and it is easy. I have to take it
Okay.
easy. Okay,
Okay.
সব কিছু, I have to do it easy, and that firm affirmation I made that moment, and that firm affirmation when I entered the room, it helped me a lot to overcome the fear of it, of everything,
Okay. So
overcome it. Yeah,
okay. Okay. So you overcome your fear definitely. Okay,
of that.
after the interview process, some days were left, and when you saw that you were selected for ICS Kolkata, obviously you got a mail from institute.
Yeah, I got a
Then what is the moment? How did
the
you?
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, matlab, I was totally determined that I will be elected. Yeah.
Okay.
So matlab, I was sure. Matlab, but but still I was thinking there may be some faults,
Yeah.
so that I might be rejected on that one. But the moment I saw the mail,
Hmm.
I was very happy. I was very matlab, occasionally jocund,
Okay. Okay.
exuberant. I was
Okay.
exuberant, better
Okay.
to say,
Okay. So
to do that.
at that time, were you in NIT Silchar, right? Or
No, I was at home. I was
okay.
at home, not my own home. I was in eternal uncle's home.
Okay.
Only.
So at that
And
time,
suddenly the mail came. Suddenly
okay.
the mail came and changed my mood. And I, uh, before coming this world, I was little uncertain about my future. Where should I take admission if it was not there? Because I have to also think of some second option, na?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Obviously.
uh,
Okay, so
and
at that
that
time,
moment swiped out my all frustration. That moment, that single moment.
okay. So at that time, did you leave NIT Silchar?
I lived in IT Silchar, but I miss those days. The nature, the
And the
in
snakes also.
environment, snakes, to live, living all about this. I was feeling nostalgic, almost like the Aronyok of Vibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay written. It
Okay,
was it was nearly the environment I got chance to be so intimated with nature, and it was also a source of my motivation of everything. Yes,
okay,
sir. So these memories I cannot forget.
okay,
So this thing I miss about Silchar, really miss.
okay. That's good. Okay, so how is the nature of cultivation of science?
Nature is little urbanized. I real really little abhorrent that I'm really abhorrent of that.
Okay,
Some urban life, but in nature I have to enjoy in Silchar in my whole life. In my whole life, I said, if it was in pure chemistry, not
yeah,
applied chemistry,
yeah,
it maybe I would stay there,
obviously.
not come to cultivation or anything. But problem was the applied chemistry. Only I have to
Okay,
leave
so
that.
at NIT Silchar, there is a problem that there is not pure chemistry, there is applied chemistry. That is the main problem.
Huh.
and
Only
and
this
and,
first.
and snakes were there too much. That is the main problem.
Uh, Snakes are everywhere.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So obviously, oh, okay. Snakes are there in cultivation of science.
Snakes, I have saw one. I have seen one.
Okay, okay, just okay.
So
Jokes,
these discussions are too funny for audiences. So
obviously.
apart from this,
Okay, jokes
consumer.
apart. Okay, so initially, when you appear for ID Jam, what is your rank at the first time?
First time it was more than 1538 probably.
Okay, so did you appear for
Was
next time?
Yeah, when I appeared for next time, it was quite better, not fully,
Okay,
quite better.
okay,
I found NIT Joypur, Agartala, Warangal,
okay,
those from the counseling.
okay, good. Okay, so now what is your specialization? I mean, now currently you are in ICS Kolkata, and
Yeah,
is there any specific topic in which you are working on?
I have to pursue some project from the next semester.
Okay,
My
so
interest is once on quantum chemistry in
okay,
project on quantum chemistry. The programming based, मतलब on the Python based जो
okay, that means
aspect है quantum chemistry का.
computational chemistry, right?
हाँ, computational chemistry. This
Okay,
part is elusive to me.
okay. So in the first semester, you have to cover all the topics you have in your course.
हाँ, yeah, I have to cover that.
Okay. So can you please share with all the audience that uh, after 2 years or after 5 years, okay, in cultivation of science, how many long the PhD life?
PhD life is मतलब the course is of 5 years. So by calculation, the PhD life is 3 years
Yeah.
of 3 years of PhD. But if one fail to complete that, then it will be extended.
Okay,
The
to be extended.
PhD.
Okay, so
But one thing to inform that as the course is MS integrated MSc PhD, it doesn't mean that your net rank will not matter anything. Yeah, you
okay,
have to also secure something for to get better advisor for PhD.
okay. Obviously,
Better
so
PhD.
CSR net rank is also mandatory for ISS Kolkata also.
Uh,
Even though you have joined integrated PhD, right?
yeah,
Okay,
this thing is not written anywhere, but it an
okay,
unuttered truth. Unuttered truth.
okay, okay, okay.
Is
Okay, so is there any opportunity to leave after 2 years and just get the MSc degree? Is there any
Yes,
opportunity?
yes, you can leave. You can leave. You will also only give the MSc
Uh,
and pursue your PhD from other place, IITs or anything, whether you want or not.
okay, okay,
There is
that's
a scope. There is a
okay,
scope.
okay, that's good. And can you please share the I mean the stipends of ISS Kolkata?
Yeah, stipend. When I entered,
Yeah,
the class was started from September.
yeah.
So for September stipend I got,
Okay,
October I got,
okay.
November I got, and December I will get some days before at the last of December. So
Obviously अभी दिसंबर खत्म नहीं हुआ है.
नहीं नहीं वो
Obviously.
उसके बाद आएंगे. मतलब इस स्टाइपेंड के बारे में थोड़ा सा ऐसा फीलिंग होता है कि माय फर्स्ट अर्निंग थ्रू
Yeah,
एजुकेशन,
yeah, yeah.
माय फर्स्ट अर्निंग थ्रू एजुकेशन ऑन माय ओन मेरिट.
Obviously. Okay,
Yeah,
so can you
this
please
is
share? Okay,
what.
can you please share the numbers
Share the numbers of
of
what?
stipend?
Oh, okay. It's for MSc PhD, it's
Yeah.
12,000.
Okay.
Yeah, from if some PhD, if y- you are PhD scholar or pursuing PhD, will get some higher, probably 30. Or if you are selected for teaching assistant or the TS, you will get more 10,000. I know.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Teaching
Uh,
assistant is a further salary of
okay.
that.
Okay, so now, what is the basic difference, or you can say the advantage and disadvantage of integrated PhD in compared to normal MSc PhD?
In normal MSc PhD program, मतलब, by default you choose a normal integrated MSc, but non मतलब normal MSc program. the institute you pursue,
Yeah.
uh, you can learn everything good, but the stipend you have to
Yes,
matlab,
yes.
uh, you will not get thing. And stipend does nothing. One thing does, it supports your, encourages you more. It
Obviously.
in you, it's a institutional support, you know.
Yeah,
So,
obviously.
and nothing more, that for lack of money your study will ever cease,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
will
yeah.
never come to a goal.
Definitely.
So for this institution, uh, this support is there. But for if your MSc course, you have to also then if you stay in other institute, you have to study also
Okay.
smarter. S- Not hard work, it should be smart work, the
Okay.
common dialogue.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, so is an opportunity in ISS Kolkata to prepare for CSIR NET and GATE, because lots of people think that in integrated PhD course there are too much
Yeah,
pressure so that you don't have enough time to prepare for CSIR
yeah,
NET.
there are so much pressure. Actually there is so much pressure, मतलब इन एमएस नेट या गेट के लिए मतलब प्रिपरेशन मतलब
Hmm.
होता ही नहीं, मतलब। और मैं टेली पैसेंजर ही करते हूँ, मतलब बैराकपुर से वहां पर, मतलब
Okay, okay,
अभी तक हॉस्टल नहीं मिला, हॉस्टल नहीं मिला, मतलब
okay.
अगले अगले सेमिस्टर में हाउस रेंट लेना पड़ेगा
Hmm.
जादवपुर में, वरना रोज उतना तकलीफ लेना थोड़ा सा
Obviously,
ये होना चाहता
obviously.
है।
Okay, so
मतलब हाँ, घर लौटते लौटते रात 8 बज जाते, तो पढ़ू कब ना। वो
obviously.
थोड़ा सा वो वो थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम होता है। और उसीलिए नेट के लिए मतलब अभी सोच नहीं रहा हूँ, इसीलिए मतलब अगर अगर कोई लॉन्ग वैकेशन मिले 1 वीक या 2 वीक का,
Hmm.
तभी सोच पाऊंगा, सेमिस्टर गैप में अगर मिले तो।
Okay, obviously. Okay, so are you right now in your home? Right.
या आई एम राइट इन माय होम।
Okay, so what is the reason that, okay, so every student doesn't get into to get access into hostels. And what is the reason behind it in ISS Kolkata?
Yeah, the student who come from far distant places, nearly greater than 150 kilometers, right? They
Okay.
get they get advantage if students are loose. But there are some students, some if the hostels are available vacant,
Hmm.
but those who come from lower than the 150-kilometer distance, they will never have to.
Okay,
They
so
should not at least expect about it. Expect about it. It is a sin to expect that I will get a hostel.
okay,
This is a advantage.
so that is a very difficult life for you to go institute, then to come return
Yeah.
at your home every day. Okay, so my next question is, what is the future plan?
So future plan, I have to uh, make some effective future plan. So I want to go in some research field, some quantum mechanics, or
Obviously.
I have a curiosity to discover the relation between quantum mechanics and parallel universe. Yeah,
Okay.
and other things. Matlab, the rebirth or other things. Which the some there are some part of quantum mechanics
Obviously.
are still uncensored,
Unresolved. Obviously.
unresolved about. Yeah, so I have I am a I have a curiosity to find that quantum speed reading, or the if between that
Obviously. Okay.
astrophysics and the refracted and this.
Okay, so you're totally interested in physical chemistry and basic physics line. I mean, advanced physics line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so okay, so my next question is, that is a basic question. Generally, I
Yeah,
ask that how can we encourage students to come into ICS Kolkata?
yeah. They have to do nothing at first. They have to not be trapped by some online course. At first, you have to learn. You have to note that
Yeah.
you have to. There is no way to be trapped by the online courses. You, you have to learn from your own. You have to read book. at first he has to understand what is my range.
Okay.
Matlab, what is your range? You have to identify that. And once you identify that, there is a possibility in you that how then the question arises, how should I increase it?
Okay.
How should I increase my concentration? How should I increase? So you can do meditation for that, for
Obviously.
increasing of concentration.
Yeah, yeah.
Not so long, only 15 minutes is sufficient.
Yes,
The
yes, yes.
mindfulness meditation from the mindfulness meditation for of Lord Gautam Buddha is
Yeah,
quite helpful in
yeah.
this. So I followed
Okay.
that path.
Okay,
Okay,
that's good. And that's effective also. Okay, so we can conclude this session. So can you please tell something for our students or for our audience?
okay. जब तुझे करना है तो वो करके छोड़, फिर तकलीफ देख ना अपने आप ही खत्म हो जाएगा। और फिर क्या तकलीफ और क्या सुख, क्या दुख, सब कुछ एक है।
बहुत
सब
बढ़िया,
कुछ एक
बहुत बढ़िया. That is also applied for me also.
है। ओके,
Okay, so thank you, Bhaskar, to
वेरी नाइस
join,
टाइम।
obviously, to join our session and sharing all the information regarding NIT Chilchar snakes as well as ISS Kolkata.
The snake matter struck you very strikingly struck you. You are
Yeah, yeah.
very
Okay,
snake matter.
okay, okay.
Okay.
So we can conclude. I can stop this session.
Yeah.
Hope our all audience will get benefit from this session, and they will also get knowledge from you, and they will also be helpful to you. Okay, Bhaskar, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay.